Well,
It's a great day here on the Holy Hill. Today we're going down a level as JV Soccer is playing against Mercyhurst today. This should be a good matchup with the Maroon coming into the game 3-0.
we're 3-0.
Yeah, what do you think about it, Chase?
Good afternoon.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome back.
Great day to be a day, Gus.
Great little floater there, and that will win the game.
Quickly up the court. Pass it over to Ferguson. Ferguson.
They're on a heater right now. I think they're feeling the crowd.
Throws it to number 2. What a hit.
Wow, look at those skills.
Emily,
Oh,
wow.
in goal. Look at that.
Beautiful behind the back. Oh my gosh.
You are watching EHS Live, home of the high school. Go Maroon!
He finds it downfield. It's Don Rogers. It's a touchdown. I don't believe it.
I'm your play-by-play, Laird White, here with my analyst, Chase Bejant. Chase, how are we feeling about the matchup today?
Feeling pretty good. The Maroon JV squad has been looking pretty solid recently. Players out there to watch. You have Scarlett Maddox, who's going to be number 4, and then we have our goalie. I'm not sure which one's starting, but our goalie crew, from the practices I've seen, have just been very solid.
Yeah, and another player to watch that I've heard is unreal this year so far has been Nora Pierce. I've heard that she's just been lights out for this Maroon JV squad, and we'll see how she plays today.
Is she a freshman?
I believe so, yes.
Looks like we have some bright talent here in the making.
Yeah, Episcopal girls varsity team has a bright future ahead, that's for sure.
I don't know much about this Mercyhurst team. Shouldn't be too much of a challenge for us. We've been pretty dominant all year so far.
Yeah,
It seems as if we're playing on a shortened field. I don't know what to make of that.
yeah. We'll see the implications for that. It's pretty rare that you see a high school soccer game on a field that looks to be at least 30, 35 yards shorter than usual. It's definitely an interesting addition.
I'm not sure exactly why they're maybe the weather today. That might be a new rule for Virginia JV soccer for women.
Perhaps.
But regardless of that fact, it looks like the Maroon are having a lot of fun over there in their pregame huddle.
Yeah,
They seem very loose, ready to go.
honestly looks like a party over there.
Kind of want to join.
Yeah. One of the keys for Episcopal today, in my opinion, is going to be stopping the attack, and I think Kepler Roundtree in goal is going to be one of the main walls for this Episcopal defense today. What do you think?
Well, like I said, I don't know who's starting today. Have we seen yet?
I assume Kepler Roundtree due to the seniority aspect,
Yes, that would make sense. I would believe that.
but not exactly sure.
Sorry, we just had an interruption here at the desk. I'm excited. This is my first JV soccer game of the year.
Mine as well. I actually was on a JV boys soccer game last year. It was a miraculous game in which the Maroon ended up coming back from 2-0 down, and I believe it was Joe Lee that scored the game-winning goal.
Sounds about right.
Yeah, but we'll see how it goes this year for the Episcopal junior varsity girls team.
You know, for those who aren't familiar with the Episcopal community, I've seen amazing things with their JV soccer program. Some people say it's more entertaining than the NFL.
Yeah, I've actually definitely heard that many times. I don't know if many of the viewers out here know, but Episcopal junior girls varsity soccer is actually #1 in the ISC 10 years straight.
I think they were number 5 in the nation last year.
Yeah, for JV teams, of course.
I think those are new rankings as well.
Although one of the factors that is kind of depleting the Episcopal Maroon JV girls soccer team is the loss of Margie Whitaker. Her departure from the team was really a kind of a shot in the heart for the Maroon, and we'll see if they can
That
recover
left,
from that today.
along with the addition of, I believe, Nobles Price was on this team as well. She's a great athlete herself.
Mm-hmm.
I think we also lost Lula Seagrave.
Yes,
She was a pretty speedy winger. I
all the
remember seeing her play.
all of the above's great addition to the team, but we'll see how these underclassmen can fill in the roles that have been left by the upperclassmen of last year. Just want to take a second to shout out the Wheat family, family friend of mine. Their daughter Callie is in goal right now. Rooting for her, but not really for their team as a whole.
It's going to be pretty hard to root for her. What are you going to do when the Maroons score?
Yeah, it's going to be bittersweet, that's for sure.
What's going on here? She seems to be switching jerseys.
Interesting. That, it seems the Mercersburg goalie has forgot her penny.
I do that a lot too.
I've definitely done that in my days.
Sorry for the delay. The game was supposed to get started a few minutes ago. Should be getting started as soon as we can.
And you can't help but wonder, being here with this delay, was it due to the rain? Possibly.
It could be due to the rain. It also could be other factors. Maybe it seemed like the ball that they had out there wasn't inflated enough.
You know, walking over here, my flip-flops actually got drenched. Starting to wonder if that's going to play a factor for the Maroon today.
You think their cleats are pretty wet already?
I'm sure their cleats are wet, maybe even their socks as well.
It's a good thing to note, when soccer fields are wet, the ball bounces much further. So if you see long balls here, they're going to be running for a while.
I'm not going to question that, but here we go as the Maroon kick off. And we're starting with Scarlett Maddox on the ball. She gets it over to her teammate, who loses the ball. And that's going to go to the throw-in from number 13, Paige Davies.
I believe that is the daughter of Mrs. Davies
Oh, is it? Interesting.
and Mr. Davies.
That's number 4 on the ball, Scarlett Maddox again. She's been lights out all season. Goes over to the left side of the field for the first time in this game. It's looking like the Maroon are struggling to get into the Mercersburg box so far. If they're going to want to succeed in this game, they're going to have to do better than that.
That'll be a goal kick for the Maroon. Not a bad first play. I mean, there's only so much you can ask for out of the gates. It looked like they had some control over the ball, but they just can't put the finishing pass on it.
And it looks like they're actually going to give the goal kick to number 25, Nancy Chung. They actually call her Nancy the Leg Chung because she kicks the ball so far. I believe that's her nickname.
She's going to be a varsity athlete soon enough, folks.
Oh, I'm sure. She kicks it over to number 16, Claire Chaw, who gets it over to Scarlett Maddox again, who loses the ball. And Mercersburg's got it again in their half of the field. It goes out of bounds on the Maroon sideline. Shout out to Jack Knutson, the ball boy today.
Got them that ball pretty fast. And, you know, that's more important for a game than you would think. If you're in a close game, time's running out, your ball boy gets you the ball quick. That can mean the difference between scoring a goal and losing the game.
Yeah, I can't agree more, Chase. People don't really emphasize enough the importance of the ball boy, honestly.
Especially such a high-level one such as Jack Knutson. But here's an amazing
We say
play
that
from
as
Maroon.
the Maroon are on attack. That's number 13, Paige Davies. Had the breakaway. Unfortunately, the ball got a little away from her there, but
See, but if we were playing a full field, that would have been fine.
yeah, exactly. This is why people have come to question if the shortened field is really the way to go in JV girls soccer. And here we are with Callie Wheat on the goal kick. She boots that, wow, to her teammate, number 9. Ball is taken over by number 25, Nancy Chung. Goes over to number 16, Claire Cha. Back over to Scarlett Maddox, who's looking to lead an attack.
Great dribble
on the
move.
Mercersburg side.
That was intercepted by the Mercersburg team. They seem to be on the counterattack now.
Scarlett Maddox was looking to cross the ball in there, hopefully get a shot on goal. Didn't quite work out in her favor, but if the Maroon are going to want to succeed today, they're going to keep having to look for opportunities like that. As the ball goes out in the Maroon half of the field, it's likely going to be a corner kick for Mercersburg.
Seems to be a goal kick.
Seems to be a goal kick, actually. Not going to complain about the call, but questionable call for me, for the ref.
We'll have to keep our eyes on him.
And this is going to be number 10 on the goal kick, number 14 on the goal kick. That is Tabor Hampton. And here's the goal kick, Chase. I mean the corner kick. The Maroon corner kick defense this year has just been lights out thus far. Let's see if they can keep that streak alive today.
I was looking at the stats earlier. I'm pretty sure they've only scored, I think we've allowed 14 corners, and they've only scored on 1.
Exactly, yeah. That's a Premier League type performance, honestly.
We also heard from our JV soccer insider, Margie Whitaker, former player. She's told us all about their regiment. It's pretty star-studded. Most of these girls haven't played soccer before this experience, and they do a lot of running. They're a big running gun team. I mean, their philosophy is really just if we can't beat you with skill, we're just gonna outrun you.
Yeah, we actually got the opportunity to sit in on the JV girls soccer practice the other day, and it honestly just looked excruciating. The amount of running that they did, it just looked physically exhausting. Something that would definitely not work for an average person.
Not to mention, you can tell there's just a different level of competition. I mean, JV sports here at Episcopal, they're really not like anywhere else. You can't just walk onto the team. You have to really be successful at it. You have to really work hard.
Yeah, and as we're saying that, number 25, our go-to goal kicker, is getting the ball out again. That goes by number 16, Claire Cha. Scarlett Maddox gets a touch on it. Oh, Scarlett Maddox is contesting the ball. Let's see if she can get it. She takes the ball away and clears the ball. What a great play from Scarlett Maddox there. Oh, but it's turned over. As the Maroon are approaching the Mercersburg goal, that's the goalie, number 0, Callie Wheat, on the gather. And she punts the ball. Great kick. Goes to Claire Cha. It's Claire Cha down the Maroon sideline. That's number 14, Tabor Hampton, again with the breakup. Tabor Hampton looking to clear the ball, but it's taken away. That's number 18, Mary Keating, as well on the ball, looking to get some clearance for the Maroon right now. They've been under a good amount of pressure for the past few minutes.
You can see the game starting to get really technical there in the middle of the field. All these great touches, very intentional by these players.
And honestly, what a through ball from number 16, Claire Cha.
Good block.
The goalie has some trouble receiving it, but she gets it up and clears the ball. Great play from number 0, Callie Wheat there.
You know, Ed, we actually just found out that the JV girls soccer coach is actually our very own Episcopal track coach as well, which explains all the running they do.
Yeah, that is just relatively not surprising at all for me. The fact that the things these girls go through every day just to compete on this JV girls soccer field is
I mean,
honestly mind-blowing.
they're just warriors out there. There's really no other way to describe it.
Us in sports media could never do what they do. We have the goalie over there shanks the kick a little bit, but oh wow, and that's a tackle from number 13, Paige Davies, looking aggressive over there. That was a great tackle.
So we've been saying her name a lot already. She's been getting active.
Yeah, she's no shortage of plays already. Maybe you could make a highlight tape already from this game. As she kicks it to number 16, Claire Chaw again. And Claire Chaw dribbles through 3 defenders but gets the ball taken away, unfortunately. And then it goes back to number 5, Nancy Chung.
What a tackle.
Gets it to number 4, Scarlett Maddox. But
Scarlett
Scarlett
with the
Maddox on
block.
the attack.
She keeps going.
Scarlett Maddox with the pullback. Scarlett Maddox again. Oh, but it's taken away.
Wow, as all the soccer fans out there would say, Scarlett was getting techie with it.
I think I was actually getting some flashes of Messi there with Scarlett Maddox's attack there.
I don't know about Messi. I mean, maybe with the size, but I'm thinking more of like a Neymar Jr.
Yeah, those moves were second to none.
They were something else. Definitely Brazilian.
Yeah, for sure. As it goes down to the maroon side again. As it goes to the maroon side again, there's a free kick here for number 9 from Mercersburg.
You know, one positive I can pull from the first 10, 15 minutes of this game is you can't say the Maroon have not controlled the ball. They've been all over the field. Like we said, they have the conditioning to do it, so they might as well run. And it's been working out well. They just need to, like I said, they just need to put that final pass on.
Yeah,
really get a good shot.
There's really no disagreeing with you there, Chase. They've been getting the ball in the Mercersburg half of the field. They just got to convert their opportunities, and they should be good.
Corner kick here from Mercersburg. Let's see if the Episcopal Maroon can make it 1 for 16 here on the year.
As they whip the ball into the box, that's going to be Scarlett Maddox on the defense again, along with number 18. That'll be Mary Keating. A little scrap in the box.
Great defense by the Maroon.
Oh, Scarlett Maddox gets dribbled by, but thank God Nancy Chung is there to clear the ball.
Now they're there on the counterattack.
Oh.
Out to the wing.
Scarlett Maddox with the pass. That's
One
gonna
more.
be Claire Chaw. Claire Chaw gets the ball taken away in the Mercersburg half of the field. And one can ask, Chase, do you think this shortened field is really good for the Maroons' style of play?
You know, I don't think it is. Like, as you can tell, we're playing these balls a little bit too long. I think if we have the full field, we're playing perfect balls. It's hard to adjust to a field like this just
As
with
we're
a
saying
snap.
this, Mercersburg's on the attack, but Scarlett Maddox gets the ball for clearance.
We've been saying her name a lot.
Claire Chaw again, back to Scarlett Maddox with the give and go. Claire Chaw is looking for an attack here, pulls it back.
Wow.
Looking to center the ball. Scarlett Maddox again looks to be taking control of this game right now.
You know, I think if anyone's going to score for the Maroon, it's going to be her.
The Mercersburg defense has just been smothering this Maroon attack thus far. Every time Scarlett Maddox or Claire Chaw seems to be getting the ball in the Mercersburg half of the field, the defense just seems to be trifling them immediately. And here we got some subs coming in. That's number 7, Savannah Leach, as well as number 21, Mackenzie Ducksworth. Correction, Mackenzie Duckworth is... Oh, wait. Mackenzie Duckworth is in on the throw-in. Mercersburg looks to whip the ball in, but it's cleared.
What a move.
Scarlett Maddox again controlling the ball non-stop, it seems, today.
You're consistently seeing Mercersburg have to send 2 or 3 girls over to Scarlett just to deal with her. She's going to be a problem all game.
And it looks like number 3, Dolo, has already been making an impact on this game, causing some pressure in the maroon half of the field. It's going to be number 16 on the throw-in, contested by number 21, Mackenzie Ducksworth, as well as number 4, Scarlett Maddox. And that's Dolo again on the ball. And you can't help but ask, Chase, why not start Dolo from the beginning? It seems already evident that she's had a massive impact on this game, and she's only been in the game for, what, a minute?
I know. It almost seems crazy that she can make such an impact in just a minute, but she really is that type of player. She's a spark plug. They call her the microwave. She just warms everybody up, gets the game going.
I actually haven't heard that nickname. Definitely makes sense, though. Here we go again, as Mercersburg kicks it out. Can't do that.
The Maroons seem to be getting a little tired here. It might be time to make those subs.
Yeah, and one can ask, how far can conditioning really go? I mean, these girls have been running up the field nonstop. I know they're heavily conditioned during practice, but could they be running out of stamina already?
They could be, but I mean, as we say that, Scarlett Maddox with the great takeaway, she doesn't seem to be running out of any steam.
Yeah, Scarlett Maddox seems to be one of the few players on this Maroon team with a bunch of gas left still. And
you know, I really hope we're not just seeing a good day and this is just an average game for her, because if so, I'm really excited for Episcopal girls soccer to come.
And the officials are going to give that to the goalkeeper over there. Not sure if I agree with that call, but it is what it is. And that's the goalkeeper, Callie Wheat.
Normally we have
Maddox onto number 21, Mackenzie Ducksworth again. Mackenzie Ducksworth looking to track down the Mercersburg player. Mercersburg gathers the ball in the corner. Oh, gets it through. What a through ball from Mercersburg. And again, Mercersburg is looking to take a shot here, but it's cleared by number 14, Tabor Hampton again.
Wow, big hit.
And Tabor Hampton has just been trifling this Mercersburg offense all day. One can ask, do you think Mercersburg is going to start to try something new? It just doesn't really seem like this attack has been working out for them so far.
I mean, to be fair, for the past 6 or 7 minutes, they've had more possession than the other team. I mean, the Maroon just haven't been able to get it recently, and I think part of that's just a lack of effort. I think they're getting tired and they're starting to give less. You saw Scarlett Maddox there; she couldn't hustle over to that ball. To be fair, she's been all over the field, so you can't really blame her.
Yeah, I definitely hear that out, but I can't help but disagree with the piece about effort. I feel like the Maroons been giving definitely full effort this whole game so far. And just as I say that, that's Claire Chaw on the throw-in, but unfortunately takes a bad touch to lead the ball to go out for a Mercersburg throw-in. And watching these junior varsity girls play, it's really interesting to watch them develop through the years and eventually make it onto these varsity teams where they'll be contributing, trying to win state championships.
Yeah, just like you said, I know we've mentioned her a few times at this point, but a former JV soccer player, Margie Whitaker, she was actually a first-time player at Episcopal, and as she worked her way up the system, she actually got very good, invited to preseason for varsity, was going to join the team, but had a tragic knee injury. It was very upsetting for
everyone. Just as we say that, Mercersburg kicks it into the box, and they get a shot. Oh, and Mercersburg is going to score off of the kick from number 3, I believe it was.
Yeah, that was just an amazing strike. There's not much you can do about that as an Episcopal goalkeeper. I mean, if we had the Hoover show in net, I think it might be a little easier. But
And we're going to see how this Maroon defense is going to bounce back, not only physically but mentally, from that goal that they just conceded. Will they be able to take it back to Mercersburg and respond with another one? That's number 25, Nancy Chung, with the ball, looking to push the ball downfield.
can't overstate how much this next goal means. If it goes for the Maroon, it's a tie game, even 0-0.
That's
Everyone's
number
doing
12
good.
from Mercersburg, crossing the ball again, getting another good opportunity for the Mercersburg.
Mercersburg just been able to take control here. There's not much Episcopal's been able to do about it. Seems like they're missing a force, aka Scarlett Maddox in the midfield.
Yo, do we know the mascot for this team? And there's been no shortage of action in this game as Episcopal looks to push it down the Mercersburg sideline.
I think that could be our first relative shot attempt. Still yet to have a shot on goal, but I can't wait for what happens when it does. We've had some great attacks leading up to it.
And, I mean, I can't overstate the importance of that first shot, really. I mean, you can't get a second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh shot if you don't start with the first shot. So that's definitely going to be one of the key stepping stones for this Maroon team to cruise to the victory.
I mean, we've also had.
And as we say that, the Maroon are on the attack, but
wow. They called offsides.
Number 8, Nora Pierce, can't finish the job. Great opportunity, though, made by number 25, Nancy Chung, I believe it was.
This is interesting for the Maroon. We normally have no problem creating shots. We've created 41 shots through 3 games so far.
And it's going to be another goal kick for the Mercersburg Blue Devils, I believe the mascot is.
You know, I as an Episcopal fan, I hate to say it, but the Mercersburg goalie has been commanding everyone on the field.
I mean, there's been no shortage of goal kicks today, and it seems she's taken advantage of the Maroon being a little lackluster on the offensive end. And as the goalie looks to go receive the ball again, deflected, gathered up by the Mercersburg goalie. That's Callie Wheat. Been playing lights out today thus far. Nothing can get past her. And that's Claire Shaw, number 16 on the ball again. Deflected. Taken by number 19 from Mercersburg. Passed to number 2, back to number 12, back to number 2, who gathers on the sideline looking to cross the ball for an opportunity. She crosses the ball, but it just outside. It's going to be a Maroon goal kick.
2 subs here from Maroon. We have Scarlett Maddox coming back in with number 13,
Paige Davies.
2 of our enforcers. You know, this is a very interesting game here. What do you have to say with the shortened field so far? I know we've talked a lot about it. I feel like it hasn't really helped anyone. If anything, it's hurt.
I mean, if anybody, I feel like it's undeniable that it has helped Mercersburg more. With Episcopal having girls that can kick the ball just so far, such as Nancy Chung and Mackenzie Ducksworth, the shortened field definitely inhibits their ability to stretch the field and score on a dime.
Really takes away the Maroons' big advantages.
But at the same time, where it does take away a lot of the Maroons' advantages, it definitely enhances some of the more ball-handling players, such as Scarlett Maddox, who has been just taking the ball up and down the field the entire game. And we have another goal kick here. Another big impact of this game is the importance of goal kicks. With the goalies being able to kick the ball almost halfway downfield, it definitely it's a big impact of the game. As Mercersburg gathers the corner kick here, they're going to look for a way to take advantage of this.
You know, and there still hasn't been an answer from the Maroon for Mercersburg. Mercersburg has just been on the attack nonstop. They've been able to hold the ball. Hopefully with these new subs in, something will be able to happen, but like I said, you can only hope.
And as the ball goes out of bounds again, that's likely going to be another Maroon goal kick. Another ball thrown in from the ball boy.
Really just need to get it out of our own half.
Yeah, it seems like Mercersburg really has been controlling the game in the Maroon half of the field thus far. I'm not exactly sure what the time of possession is, but I'm sure Mercersburg is leading heavily in that front. There's number 13, Paige Davies again with the ball. Passes it a little long to number 16, Claire Chaw, who couldn't gather the ball. It's going to be another throw-in for Mercersburg. Great job from ball boy Drew Vercher. Shout out to him. Congratulations on his commitment to Hamilton to play lacrosse.
He's a pretty good athlete himself. I don't know if he could survive out there on the girls' JV soccer team, though.
As we say this, the Mercersburg girls are taking it downfield. That's number 2, contested by number 18, Mary Keating.
Believe that should be a corner kick. Not what you want to see as a Maroon fan.
And honestly, it just feels like this game so far has been a lot of corner kicks for Mercersburg and a lot of goal kicks for Mercersburg. They've just really had possession the entire game.
I mean, yeah, and I think the most important part of what you just said is just you didn't even get to mention the Maroon. Mercersburg has just been fully in control for the last few minutes. As you see right now, they're still attacking through the box.
And they get it to number 8, that's Nora Pierce, who loses the ball.
Mercersburg gets it right back. Story of the game.
Contested by, that's Mackenzie Duck. Oh, yeah, Mackenzie Ducksworth again. And then the ball's going to go out of bounds on the Episcopal sideline. Should be another goal kick.
Mass substitution here. Fresh legs, perhaps?
Yeah, and these fresh legs are going to be huge for the Maroon. Just getting everyone subbed is going to be one of the keys to winning this game and scoring the equalizer right now. As we're on the goal kick, boots the ball. That's Scarlett Maddox gathering the ball, dribbling up the field. Doing her best to keep possession, passes it off. Before we lose possession again. And that's kind of just the story of our lives today. Scarlett Maddox controlling the ball all the way down the field just to get swarmed on by 4 Mercersburg players.
She's still going.
And that's number 13, Paige Davies, attempting to gather the ball, but can't quite get there on the sideline.
That's probably the 6th or 7th time we've seen Scarlett Maddox do that same move, dribble through a few Mercersburg defenders and then get rid of the ball. I mean,
but if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, she just needs some help out there.
That's number 14, Tabor Hampton again. Number 13, Paige Davies. Should be a Maroon throw-in.
I was told by some members of this JV girls soccer team that they consider themselves like the you know the Arsenal Invincibles?
I do, yeah.
For anyone who doesn't know, they were undefeated through an entire Premier League season, I believe just a full calendar year. That just shows you what kind of expectations they have for themselves.
Yeah, it really does, and I mean, this Maroon team has been nothing short of that this whole year, but as the Maroon kick the ball out again, it's going to be number 16 there with the throw-in. As she throws it down the line to, that's number 12. we don't actually have a Mercersburg roster here, but it seems Mercersburg has many great players that it seems will make a great impact on the varsity level next year or the year after.
I mean, and when you talk about Mercersburg as a team, definitely today, it's hard not to mention their goalie, who, Laird, I believe you said you know personally?
I do, yes. One of my mom's friend's daughters, we very close family friends, known pretty much my whole life. I believe she's always been pretty into soccer, which makes sense with this Mercersburg team being so dominant thus far.
They sound like great people.
Indeed. And as
Another,
sorry, you go.
another goal kick for the Maroon.
Yeah, this game has been not short on goal kicks so far. Seems like there's been one every minute. And as we send the ball through, the Maroon are on attack. That's number 24 defending. Paige Davies looking to keep the ball in the Mercersburg half, and it looks like it's going to be a corner kick for the Maroon.
Gosh. No, I can't seem to get over this shortened field. It's really starting to grind my gears.
Yeah, I mean,
Seeing all these great Episcopal runs get made, and then they just get stopped because we don't have enough space, and there's no good explanation why.
not only that, but it feels like the reffing has been a little spotty. They're making the right call right now, but we actually have a great view and could pretty easily see that this should be a corner kick for the Maroon. However,
They're making it a goal kick.
there is no instant replay in girls JV soccer yet.
They haven't accepted our cameraman yet.
Not quite. And then here we have Mercersburg goalie number 0, Callie Weed again on the goal kick. She's just been hammering the ball this game.
Bow.
Getting the ball all the way downfield for the team. It's gathered by number 4, Scarlett Maddox again. Number 12 on Mercersburg on the attack. Passes it. Mercersburg looking to convert here. That's number 27 stopped in the box.
Believe they called offsides.
It looked like she was looking for a call there. Nothing came.
You know, that's one thing these refs are really good at. They're very good at telling the flops from the real falls.
Yeah, the refs have definitely been letting the girls play so far today. And that's going to be half as we wrap it up on the Maroon sideline. And stick around for a little bit as we go to the girls varsity tennis match sports report from yesterday, if you want to stick around.
On Tuesday, girls varsity tennis faced an always tough Bishop O'Connell squad, but the Maroon machine was up for the challenge. EHS won 3 of 3 doubles matches, including the top-seeded team of Mary Hanley Templeton Phillips and Piper Ogden. Down the ladder to the 3-seeded doubles team, Leah Fleming and Nora Gerard had a slightly tougher match, but still pulled out the win. On the singles side, Episcopal took 3 out of 4 against the Knights, including wins by Ivy Brown and Gigi Powell. Top seed Virginia Goodwin faced a relentless O'Connell opponent, but also claimed a victory in the longest match of the day. With 2 wins and 0 losses, the team knows that tougher matches lay ahead of them in this young season.
High School!
And we're back for the second half here on the Holy Hill as the Maroons trail 1-0 in the second half of this heated JV girls soccer game. What do you think the key for success is for the rest of this game, Chase?
I mean, we've seen it in the midfield already. Scarlett Maddox, she's had a strong showing. I mean, I think we just need her to go back out there and do what she's been doing.
Yeah, another person that I'd like to emphasize on this Maroon squad is number 13, Paige Davies. It seems she's been all over the field so far.
And just unrelenting from both of them. I mean, that's the stamping of Episcopal teams, just never stops.
And just as we say that, Paige Davies gets a takeaway, but quickly loses again to the double team. That's number 25, Nancy Chung, with the kick. And Scarlett Maddox contesting the ball, takes it away, but unfortunately loses it.
Do you want to see what I'm looking up?
It's going to be a Maroon throw-in now from number 13, Paige Davies.
You know, I'd really love to see the Maroons string together 6 or 7 passes here just to get the ball moving, make sure everything's good.
And it looks like a missed pass from number 6, Sloan Adams, leads to a Mercersburg attack, but quickly diminished after Mercersburg misses the shot on goal. That was a dangerous one, Chase. What do you think we can do to prevent another attack like that?
I think we just need to keep doing what we're doing. Our defense is tracking the ball well. We're just always like one step behind.
Yeah, and I feel like that's really been evident this whole game. A few key Maroon players have definitely been helping stop the attack, but I mean, you can only do so much.
I'd love to see a big play here out of Claire Cha. She's had a lot of close calls, just can't put anything behind the net.
As we say that, Mercersburg takes another shot, not on goal. Looks like our goalie's doing some dancing now, as they missed. And it's going to be a goal kick.
That was definitely a shot, though. No, I wouldn't mind to see the Maroon get a little dirty here, maybe a few slide tackles. I'm not saying I want to see anyone hurt. I'm just saying if we make this game a little chippy, I think it'll be more of our style.
I don't know if chippy is definitely the right word to describe. Maybe more aggressive. As we say that, number 16, Claire Chaw gets the ball. Goes to the Mercersburg side of the field as they try to keep it in. It's an impressive play on the sideline, keeping the ball in. That's number 14, Tabor Hampton, now with the ball.
She keeps going.
And then that's number 3, Haja Dolo, dribbling through the Mercersburg defense. Unfortunately loses it, but and Episcopal's still on attack. Looks like the ref has called the Maroon offsides. So that'll be a free kick for Mercersburg now. Free kick fielded by number 16, Claire Chaw, looking to get the ball back in the Mercersburg side of the field. Contested by the whole Maroon team, but number 20 for Mercersburg is left all alone in the center of the field, right in front of the box for a tapping goal. That's going to be too easy for Mercersburg. That's just something the Maroon aren't going to be able to give up if they want to win this game, honestly.
I mean, this is really now or never. Our undefeated season is at risk. I mean, I know that was their goal at the beginning of the season. They get that most years, but you know, it's not a given. You really have to work. If you're not paying attention for 20 minutes, you might go down 2-0 like we just did.
I mean, really, I'm not super worried about this Maroon team. I think they've got Mercersburg right where they want them right now, if I'm being honest. I think they're letting Mercersburg give up their guard before storming back and scoring 4 straight goals.
You think 4?
Yeah, I think 4 is probably the right number.
I was thinking more 6.
Yeah, it could be anywhere from 4 to 1 to like 6 or 7, but I think the most likely scenario is Episcopal storms back for a final 4-2. And then as we say that, Maroon's got it on the Mercersburg side of the field. It looks like Mercersburg has taken out their star goalie, Callie Wheat, for unknown reasons. And I'm definitely going to question the coach's play on that part. But
yeah, personally, if I was their coach, I don't think I would ever take her out. She's the anchor of your team. She's doing everything for you. Sorry, I apologize. Not everything, but she's definitely making the rest of your team look a lot better.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it plays out for them, benching their star goalie.
But you know, it's moves like that coaches make that actually alter games. I think the Maroon need to make a radical decision here. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's moving Scarlett or somebody to defense. Maybe it's bringing in subs who haven't played a lot today. They just need to change up something big, get this game rolling in their direction.
And really, if there's any way for this team to win, I think the Maroon coaching staff will definitely be able to figure it out.
Top-notch coaches.
Top-notch coaches. I mean, we've seen it year in year out. These Maroon coaches show up when the lights are brightest. And as we're saying this, Mercersburg is on the attack again, but it's stifled by the Maroon defense. But they get another shot.
What a save!
What a save! That is Rosie Trotter, I believe, with the save. That was an impressive one. Stopped it right on the goal line.
You know, good goalkeeping seems to be running in the EHS DNA right now. Out on varsity, we have the Hoover show, and that was a Hoover-esque save. I think I've seen that before somewhere.
Yeah, she must be training with Caroline Hoover. She
It's
has
the
to be.
only explanation.
Yeah. As the maroon and black chants are coming from the Episcopal sideline, it seems like that save gave the maroon a little bit more gas in their tank, honestly. What do you think, Chase?
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of good energy. I mean, we've been seeing good energy all day. That's never something you have to worry about with these teams, but you know, I don't know exactly what to pinpoint it on anymore. The Maroon there seems to be some disorganization that we don't see in most games. As I say that, Scarlett Maddox on the attack.
Scarlett Maddox, one-on-one, looking to get through the defense, and she shot. Oh,
wow.
Just wide right.
I think that might have been tipped.
Those are the type of plays that the Maroon squad are going to need if they're going to come back from this 2-0 deficit.
Yeah, and I mean, who else would they come from but Scarlett Maddox? We've been saying her name all day. It doesn't seem like she's going to slow down anytime soon. 20 minutes left in this game, and let's see if she can make any more of an impact.
I mean, it's a common thing in sports. When times are getting hard, you give it to your best player. You give it to your John Rogers. You give it to your Jack Benelli. You give it to your Scarlett Maddox. These are the things that smart teams do, and I think the Maroon are going to be able to figure that out here.
I mean, now that you said it, I think that's a really good player comparison. I do see a lot of Jack Benello in her. I mean, there's a lot of scoring opportunities, and you know, he was always in the right place at the right time, and I think you could say the same about her. They're really just the same people.
Exactly. And it looks like the Maroon are still in this attack. Might go out of bounds here. Mercersburg trying to save it. That's number 16, Claire Chaw, contesting the ball. Let's see if she can get the ball back for this Maroon squad. And then that's Nancy Chung again, booting the ball downfield for the Maroon. Claire Chaw on the defense. Mercersburg trying to whip it in, get an opportunity. Oh, but it's taken away again by number 3, Hajidolo, who passes to Scarlett Maddox, who has a fast break.
She's in on that.
And that's a goal! Scarlett Maddox. No surprise there. What a goal from her. We've been saying it all day. It was only a matter of time till that goal came. And, I mean,
our intel's never wrong. I mean, we called her a premier player for a reason, and she's shown it here today. I mean, there's nothing short of an amazing performance here.
I mean, really, what more can you say? When the times get hard, give it to your best player. Just let them go.
I mean, if I had to rate her game today on a scale, I'd probably give it a 6 out of 7, 7 out of 7.
I mean, the Patriots have Tom Brady. This Episcopal Maroon JV squad, we have Scarlett Maddox.
Do you think she could be the greatest JV soccer player of all time?
I mean, she definitely has the resume.
Hey, I mean, she's just a freshman. I don't want to speak too soon, but I think we
As
could
we're
be
saying
seeing
this,
greatness.
Mercersburg is on the attack, kicks it out. Number 3, Ajidolo again, trying to get that ball up the field. Mercersburg seems to be dribbling in the wrong direction, just to go back in the correct direction again. But then number 13, Paige Davies, with the interception, looking for Scarlett Maddox there in the front of the field as she gathers it up on the Maroon side.
I mean,
the
we're getting
scoring side.
We're getting to that time in the game where conditioning's really starting to show. This is where all the sprints they do in practice, this is where everything really comes out.
Yeah, and one of the things I've heard this Maroon JV squad has been doing a lot has been this thing called the fourth quarter drill, in which they at the end of practice, they just run a bunch in order to make sure they're ready for these times like this where the lights are brightest.
I mean, this is when you need that extra energy.
Oh, what a play from number 14, Tabor Hampton, keeping the ball in there. The Maroon could not afford another throw-in for Mercersburg. And number 13, Hajidolo, again, with the ball.
Great shot.
Shoots. Oh, it fumbled by the goalie, but eventually gathered up.
We need somebody in there on the rebound. You know, these games, they really get me fired up. I love to see the Maroon win. Really hurts me when they don't, so I've got a lot of emotions on this right now.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. This is Mary Keating again with on the defense here, looking to get the ball into the Maroon offensive side. Here we have Paige Davies with a little step over. Crafty move. Oh, booted by Claire Chaw. Looking like a kickball player there for Scarlett Maddox. Scarlett Maddox shoots.
Wow.
Just wide left.
You know, like I said in the first half, that is now, with that second save made by the new Mercersburg goalie, we went from 41 shots on the year to 43.
Wow. Yeah. And then number 25 there, Nancy Chung with the kick. Looks like the refs are going to call a foul on the Maroon. Can't help but disagree with that one, but nothing I can do about it at this point.
Maybe slide the ref a 20.
It seems like the officials have been a little one-sided today. I don't know if I'm just being a little biased, but can't help but root for the Maroon here.
I mean, yeah, I mean, there has to be some sort of home field advantage, whatever the ref wants to make that, but they're definitely a part of the game.
As Mercersburg whips it into the box, that's number 2, shoots it just wide left.
That was dangerous.
I mean, really no worry there with Rosie Trotter in goal.
Are we positive? Do we know if that's Hoover's mentee or not?
I'm not exactly sure, but just looking at the playing style, I feel like it's a pretty safe assumption.
I mean, in that case, it would be awesome for her to be here today. She's playing right next to her mentor over there who's practicing. For those who don't know, the girls' varsity soccer team is on the field right next to where this game is happening.
And that's going to be number 7, Savannah Leach, kicking the ball out for the Mercyhurst throw-in. Looks like Mercyhurst is going to be on the attack here, looking to convert another goal to make the deficit 3-1. But not if Nancy Chung has anything to say about it, kicking the ball downfield. As the Maroon get the ball in their attacking side, that's Scarlett Maddox looking to convert. We have the Maroon on the corner kick now. Let's see if Scarlett Maddox can whip it in to possibly get a header or even just a little garbage goal for the Maroon here.
Do you think she's better suited out in the corner or inside trying to score the ball? I mean, from what I've seen, she's the only finisher we have.
Well, yeah, you could argue that for sure, but I feel like the lack of size could definitely play a role in getting to the ball up in the air.
It's a great point.
Here we have number 21, Mackenzie Ducksworth, on the ball.
Great move by Mercersburg.
Number 18, Mary Keating, on the ball now.
You know, that cone in the middle of the field seems to be an obstacle of sorts.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what's the deal with that ominous cone, but
I think they're trying to represent the box, but that begs the question: is it worth it? Could someone trip on that? Could that be the source of an ankle injury?
yeah, and that's definitely, I'm sure the refs have considered that. As Mercersburg is on the attack, pulls it back, looks to take a shot, but it's blocked by number 18, Mary Keating. Number 14, that's Tabor Hampton on the ball now, looking to put some pressure. And Mary Keating Tabor Hampton with the astonishing takeaway to push the ball on the Maroon offensive side. What a play by Tabor Hampton over there. Tabor Hampton has been unreal in the middle of the field today. I mean, and here she is again, taking the ball away from Mercersburg trying to box out her player. And that's going to be a goal kick for the Maroon.
Yeah, how much time is left?
15 minutes left here in this game, and it's interesting to see. I think if the Maroon want to get an attack going, maybe get a goal back, it's going to have to be now.
Yeah, it's now or never. I mean, yeah.
It's really the only thing to say.
Yeah, you don't have to go now, but you can't stay here.
You know, that is a quote by our dear friend Peter Fu. He's not necessarily a soccer athlete, but he's definitely an athlete of sorts.
More of a scholar, I would call him.
Wow, I mean,
Just as we say that, Maroon on another goal kick. Gonna have to push the ball down here, down the field here. This is Rosie Trotter in the goal. But I believe they're gonna defer to Mary Keating once again for this goal kick. I believe my mom is now tuned into the stream. Shout out, Mom.
shout out Lisa Witt.
It's number 18, Mary Keating, on the goal kick.
You know, I've heard your mom was quite the athlete when she was in school.
Not quite, but one could say that. As it goes down to the Mercersburg's side of the field.
Saying the name wrong this whole time. You're saying Mercersburg? No, you're saying Mercyburg.
Shit.
Listening is gonna
Getting word now that it's actually pronounced Mercersburg, not Mercersburg.
Common mistake.
And we're going to send out number 25, Nancy Chung, for the goal kick now. Looking to push the ball downfield for this Maroon team. That's number 6, Sloan Adams. Sloan Adams has been a little quiet today, Chase. Do you think that's more of a coaching issue or more of a player's attitude issue?
You know, I haven't seen any bad body language since this game has started. I feel like all of these players are happy to be out here. They clearly love the game of soccer very much. But I wouldn't necessarily put that on the coaches. Sometimes it's just not your day.
I mean, yeah, typically this Maroon team is a very good group of girls, unproblematic. They never really cause trouble. Just really a solid group all around.
They tried to tell me he was on the girls' dorm.
Now Mercersburg back on the attack. Trifled by number 25, Nancy Chung. Only for Mercersburg to get the ball back.
A lot of back and forth here. Be nice to see some solid possession. Just hold the ball for a second.
Mary Keating looking for the clearance. Mercersburg regathers the ball, looks to send it down. Through ball for Mercersburg. Wide open on the backside. Wow. Oh, wow. And that's going to be another Mercersburg goal from number 2. I believe that's her second goal of the game. She's been playing out of her mind. Star player for Mercersburg.
You know, I'd hate to be the bearer of bad news, but that goal, 10 minutes, 2-goal lead, that might be it for the Maroon unless we see something here soon.
Yeah, and really the 2 star players for the for Mercersburg this game so far, for me, have been number 2. Gonna have to get word for her name, and then the first half goalie Callie Wheat, leaving the Maroon squad to a big donut, scoring 0 goals.
You know, I can't. Is Scarlett Maddox still out there?
It doesn't seem like Scarlett Maddox is still out there. I mean,
As we say that, I see her lined up ready to be subbed in. I was about to say that seems like a a coaching error if you don't have her out there at all times, especially in a game where you're losing.
I mean, it's desperate times for the Maroon at this point. Down 2 goals with less than 10 minutes on the clock. This is going to be a tall task for the Maroon to come back here. And just as we say that, number 2 dribbling through the Maroon defense again just to be kicked out. That's number 25, Nancy Chung.
I'd like to take this moment to appreciate Mark Mills, our equipment director, and one of our trainers, Kathy, who's been watching this game, making sure all of these players stay healthy. And Mark did a great job making sure that we had ball boys today, getting everything set up. You know, he really makes this campus run after we get out of our school day.
And Maroon just subbed in a few players, one of which being our star player, Scarlett Maddox, as well as Paige Davies is back in the game. Another pivotal part of this Maroon squad.
You know, I think we've said both of their names more than anybody else.
And this kind of leaves you here to ask, who is the better JV soccer player, Scarlett Maddox or Hedges Maddox, her brother?
Wow, that's a pretty big question to ask. I mean, if we're looking at comparison of for what grade she's in, her freshman year right now comparative to Hedges, I think she has the edge. But right now Hedges is more experienced. I mean, he's been doing it for 3 years. I don't think he's going to be joining the varsity team next year, but, you know, one can hope.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I personally wouldn't be really surprised if Hedges joined the varsity team. Watched him yesterday.
Maybe starts. Who knows?
Maybe. As Mercersburg has a corner kick, they're trying to whip it into the box, maybe score another goal. That's bombed into the center. Perfect kick from number 21, I believe, as Claire Chaw tries to defend the ball. That's going to be a Maroon throw-in from number 16, Claire Chaw. Throwing it to, that's number 14, Tabor Hampton again. Another name we've mentioned a lot today.
You know, I think at this point in the game, it's really important to remember. So you've got about 8 minutes left. To come back is still probable, but unlikely. How do you, as a coach, respond to this with your team? How do you keep them going the next day and the next day after that? Because, you know, seasons are hard. It's hard to go down the line and not win. Even though this team has 5 straight ISL JV championships, I don't know if they can continue.
Yeah, I mean, and it's really no secret that this Maroon team has the best morale in the ISL, sorry.
You should have seen them playing music before the game. They were all dancing. It was all sunshine and rainbows.
Yeah, I mean, it really looked like the place to be as these Maroon girls are looking to defend this attack from Mercersburg. Number 11 dribbles back to the middle, gets it through to number 2. Gathered up by Hajidolo again.
You're done.
Scarlett Maddox looking for an attack. Dribbles past one defender. Gets swallowed up by the Mercersburg defense. And then that was gathered up by the Mercersburg goalie. The shanks the kick a little bit. Can't help but think Callie Wheat would have got that a little more downfield. But
I mean, we saw with all of her kicks, I think she could have the biggest leg I've seen out of a JV player.
Mercersburg offense is stopped by number 25, Nancy Chung, as it's kicked out of bounds in order to induce a corner kick opposed to a one-on-one with the goalie. As the clock's winding down in this match today, the Maroon are going to have to start getting something going soon, or else they're going to be in danger of time running out. As I say that, Mercersburg crosses it.
Here comes the counterattack. Scarlett Maddox.
Dangerous. Counterattack has them off balance for a second, but
Can she get there?
number 24 from Mercersburg's.
Wow, this short field is still throwing me off. You think I would have gotten used to it after 60 minutes.
Yeah, I think there's, after watching all of these other games, I think it's pretty hard to adjust to this short field for sure.
Do you think that's part of the reason we're seeing so many corner kicks?
Yeah, for sure. Again, there's also been a lot of throw-ins as well as corner kicks. I mean, really the Maroon just haven't converted their corner kicks as well as they typically do.
I mean, our defense has still been on point. I believe opponents now, after the 6 or 7 corner kicks they've gotten this game, I believe it's like 1 for 23, 1 for 24.
Yeah, and as this game's winding down, the varsity girls are walking down the sideline, likely going to go into the student section to root for these younger girls, maybe future teammates even.
I mean, you would hope so. It's always great when you have a good pipeline from your JV to varsity team. You can't rely all off recruits.
Yeah, and that's kind of the beauty of Episcopal. Episcopal doesn't really recruit top talent, but we mold it, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
As the ball goes out, the Mercyhurst sideline, it's going to be another corner kick for the Maroon. Let's see if they can convert this one.
Straight through. Great shot.
Great opportunity for the Maroon. Number 13, Paige Davies, couldn't quite get her foot on it. And the counterattack is coming as they send the ball downfield. But that is taken in by number 3, Hajidolo.
You know, I don't think we've given her enough credit today. I've heard Hajidola's name just as much as Paige Davies and Scarlett Maddox. I'd say she's right up there with the best players we have.
Oh, for sure. I mean, there's no denying that, Chase. She's one of the best center midfielders that we have, period, not just on this JV squad. And it's hard to imagine her not starting on varsity next year, if I'm being honest.
I mean, I couldn't agree more. I mean, wow. Wow.
And that's going to be an Episcopal own goal from number 14, Tabor Hampton.
Just a lapse in judgment.
Yeah, I mean, we've all been there before where we forget which way to go. I mean, can't really blame her there.
I mean, yeah, soccer's a hard sport. You don't always know which way you're going to kick it, and she just kicked it the wrong way that time.
I mean, it's a 50-50 shot, really.
Yeah, like really just a flip of a coin, heads or tails.
Let's see if the Maroon can bounce back here, maybe make this into at least more of a respectable game. I mean, the Maroon haven't been super productive on offense, but I feel like that is definitely in part to the fact that they haven't been on offense as much as Mercersburg.
Now, as all of these other practices are coming to an end, you can see the sidelines of this game are starting to get more full these last few minutes, trying to give the Maroons some energy.
I mean, with afternoon activities ending around this time, it's pretty hard to see a JV girls soccer game and not go and watch it.
I mean, like we said, we're, I believe, #1 in the league for the past 10 years, undefeated probably 4 or 5 out of those 10 years. I mean, it's always a great show.
Yeah, for sure. As this is number 14, Tabor Hampton, I believe, looking to contest the ball, push the ball downfield for the Maroon. Gathered back by Mercersburg, going to send it in the box, but that's
Great save.
easily gobbled up by number 12, Rosie Trotter.
Shades of David De Gea and Buffon. For those who don't know, those are 2 of the best goalies of all time. I'm seeing some greatness out there today. You know, my eyes have been peeled, and I really like what I'm seeing.
Not sure any of the words you just said, but sounded similar to the Hoover show from the girls varsity game. This is number 25, Nancy Chung, out there on the sideline contesting the ball. But Mercersburg player gets away. Looking to push it back down the Maroon side. Goes back to Claire Chaw. Claire Chaw has space on the sideline. Sends it through to Scarlett Maddox, but gets taken away. It's number 3, Hajidolo, with some contact there. Looks like Mercersburg was looking for a call there. Didn't come, understandably. As the keeper kicks it out, it's gonna be Tabor Hampton again contesting the ball. And that's going to be the game as the Maroon fall 4-1 in what I believe is their first loss of the season. It's quite unfortunate final, but yeah.
I mean, there's definitely some good takeaways from the game. The Maroons showed a lot of energy, and at the end of the day, that's all you can ask for. And that's going to be it for us.